It's basically the same kind of shit you had to deal with in late Heart of the Swarm before they nerfed Blink Stalkers a long time ago. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember this guy, this Protoss player called Hitman back in the day. He only went Blink Stalker every game, and he was rank 1 Grandmaster.
Additional supply depots required.
He abused the living shit out of it, and nobody could beat him because of how powerful Blink was as an all-in. And so they nerfed Blink, and then when they nerfed it, Legacy of the Void came out, and Hitman was like, I'm not playing this game anymore, because he couldn't blink everybody anymore. He gave up. He said that. He literally said that. He's like, yeah, I'm not playing StarCraft anymore because I can't blink all in.
Not enough minerals.
And then 2 years ago, you know, when COVID hit and everything goes to shit like always, they gave Blink back to Protoss and made them able to research it super fast. And on top of that, they decided to nerf like the Cyclone's missile upgrade, so the Blink Stalkers always come out before the Cyclone could get the shit out. Yeah, so, you know, it's every fucking kid and their uncle is doing it, and it's easy to execute. And if you put it in the right hands of like a super godly go-to player, you're not gonna win. I don't know why they would even fucking revert it. It makes no sense. But, you know, the Blizzard guys over there know what they're doing. They definitely do. They're so smart. They've been inhabited by Gen Zers that use their brains. Yeah, this generation drives me nuts. Freaking wokey as fuck. Swear to God. So, oh yeah. You guys remember you're talking to me about. I decided to. I don't know why I did this. Maybe because I had nothing else better to watch. I decided to watch a little bit more of The Sandman. Just because I was curious after our conversation on stream the other day about like stuff being super wokesy. And you guys are saying it gets much worse, so I was like actually curious. Like it's so fucking political. It's nuts. So political. Everybody is like making out and super gay and oof, all over like every fucking episode, and apparently the black kid gets caught by the white guy and he's in Florida and he's got guns, and I'm just like, this is not how the fucking world works, you know what I mean? It's not. It's such a politically pushed fucking show. Holy fuck. I can't believe I tortured myself just to see. That show had so much potential, and then they do that. Jesus, you know?
What's going on?
You got a pill for me? No, no, man. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. There's literally only interracial couples in it too. If they're not like lesbian or gay or something. I was like, I was just like, it was pushed so much, and I have I had an interracial relationship because my wife was Asian, right? And I'm just like, wow, just stop pushing it, show. Stop fucking pushing it around every fucking corner. But I had to. I'm like on, what is it, episode 8 or something? Other than that, it's like good. If they didn't just push the damn show so fucking hard, you know? It would be fucking good. And I don't mind, you know? I don't mind like the trans demon and stuff. I think that was a good fit and whatnot. It's just it's so fucking pushed so hard, you know. Drives me nuts. But yeah, you know, I can see why there's so much outrage with everything. Did anybody watch the new Buzz Lightyear by chance? I didn't watch it, but I heard it was like really bad or something because they pushed like a bunch of political shit in that too.
Base is under attack.
Well, I can tell you that there's a lot of people who are just... they're not happy with all the BS and whatnot, you know? They're like, they're fucking pissed.
Research.
Talk to me.
And I mean like,
What's going on?
when I say like pissed and stuff, I mean like literally. They're not, people are not happy with all this stuff being pushed.
Waiting on you.
Question is, I wonder if they're gonna fall for the whole recession thing or not. That there's no recession.
Add-on complete.
I bet you people will fall for it.
Understood. Where? Now what? Let's go. Light. Talk to me.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, there's a cannon.
Where's the emergency? Waiting on you.
Bad news?
Add-on mineral field depleted.
Well, I gotta be careful. I might get banned
Life flight's here.
if I anger the gods. Platform gods and stuff.
Somebody get me out of this mess.
Oops. Guess that didn't work.
Got something for me? Give us your best shot! Need something loaded up? Lay it on me! Got you in the rear with the gear.
Command upgrade complete.
Planetary killing buildings. Of course.
Insufficient rescue gas.
SCV ready.
Insufficient rescue gas.
SCV ready. Huh? Sure thing.
Research complete.
SCV ready. Bad news. Hit me.
Who called in the fleet? Yes, Commander.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
What's going on now?
Who called in the fleet?
Big job, huh?
Who called in the fleet?
Marking.
I can't build here. Huh? What's going on?
Mineral field depleted.
Who called in the fleet?
Yeah, whatever.
Unacceptable landing zone. Unacceptable landing zone. Unacceptable landing zone.
Who called in the fleet?
Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet?
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient rescue. Insufficient rescue gas.
Okay.
What's our target?
Base is under attack.
Nice army, buddy.
Command center upgrade complete.
Nice army.
Mineral field
You hail?
depleted. Base is under attack.
Nice army, buddy.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Lieutenant.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Well, he had no clue. No clue. They had no clue that I had battle cruisers. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, right? It's strange how like people that have their feelings that rely on feelings instead of logic, you bring up anything a debate or whatever, like if you bring up racism or something, they're immediately like, "Man, you're racist." Like almost always, which is crazy. What show was I talking about? I was watching Sandman. It's extremely, extremely virtue signaled to like crazy. I was disappointed because the first episode was really good, right? Like really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And then it just like woke on top of woke on top of woke on top of woke on top of woke after that, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then I stopped watching it, and then I had a discussion with you guys, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? And then a lot of you guys were like, well, if you watch the rest of it, you'll be surprised, RuFF. And I was like, okay, well, I decided to watch. And there's a lot of racism in it. If you are white, you are bad. All races, or all couples were like interracial, and I'm just like, wow, you know. And then it's like, oh, Florida is bad, and it takes place in Florida. And then it's like the guy with the gun, and guns are super bad, and it's just like, what the fuck? I was just like, my mind was fucking blown when I was watching this shit. You know, I was like, wow, it's like so much potential, and I don't mind like LGBTQ plus and stuff like that. Just okay, drag shows and shit are not for children. Okay. And I know there's individuals out there who are not fucking crazy, but everything that I see on Twitter and stuff are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But I try to be extremely positive about stuff, and then I don't know. It's bad. It's bad right now with the way they're pushing things. It's a dumpster of the internet. It's taken over Reddit. It's taken over Reddit, huh? I'm just... I don't want to get into something like too crazy, but I have spoken to certain individuals behind the scenes, and they're all for hormone stripping children and stuff, and I was not too happy about that. Yes, other streamers that I know. I am... Kids should not be in that.
Not enough minerals.
They should not be fucking with kids.
Not enough minerals.
FCB ready.
People have got problems, man, nowadays. The mentally strong will make it and will be happy. Those who are not
Minerals.
will not. That's all there is to it. The strong survive, right?
Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. What's going on?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gotcha.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
It's like I can't even like watch TV or shows anymore. The only thing I ever watch is like YouTube now. It's just so bad. Like I said, I canceled my Netflix subscription. It actually cancels today. So I won't be able to finish the show anyways, and I'm not going to. But
SCV ready. In the rear with
I'm getting rid of that, man. That's a lot of shit on Netflix. That's just super bad now. It's not just Netflix either. It's like
bad news.
like Amazon and Disney are doing the same shit.
Go ahead.
There's nothing to watch. Only YouTube.
Insufficient rescue gas.
There's nothing wrong with diversity. Forcing it on people consistently,
Command center upgrade.
then there's something wrong with it.
What's going on?
It's literally agenda pushed nowadays. 100%. There's no hiding it. If you don't accept this, you are a bad person. That's all there is to it. Yes, you in the chat. If you don't let this get shoved down your throat, you're a bad person. And that's what they do. It's shoved down my throat. Even in StarCraft, I've had people come to me behind the scenes and try to shove it down my throat because they're like, "RuFF, you're a toxic masculine guy." And I'm like, fuck off. Jesus.
Additional.
I can't build here. Don't leave me hanging. Go on.
Bad news.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
Which is classic masculinity. Fuck off. Yeah, no shit. People are so stuck in their feelings nowadays instead of using their logic. And we already know it, right? We already know it. Strong men make good times. Weak men create bad times. And that's all there is to it. We're in bad times, and we need stronger people in order to get our shit together again. And it's an endless cycle because we're always going to, you know... Once things get good, we're just going to sit back and relax, and then, you know, it gets like this, right? Let's see if I can do this.
Command center upgrade complete.
Are you ready for this?
Why does this guy have so much shit? Jesus.
Not enough. Not enough.
This guy is definitely
Not
all
enough
in.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
I never used to be like that. I used to be a chump. I never used to say like fuck off to people and stuff. They were trying to push my buttons. Back then I'd just be like, okay, here we go. And I was always like depressed and shit.
Not enough energy.
I'm glad I'm not like that anymore. Fuck that.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, StarCraft changed me. Twitter changed me. The internet changed me. To become weak. Because the way I am now, that's what my ex fell in love with, you know. Because I wasn't afraid of shit. I didn't give a fuck what people thought, and I always took charge and I led, and I always said, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? We're gonna make sure that things are gonna work well. We're gonna have our shit together, you know. And then I truly believe that when things went to shit for me was like when that minigun thing happened. Like literally. That's when I had so much hate, and then those feelings came over, and it's like, RuFF, you're the bad one. You're the bad one, even though you got BM'd like 4 fucking games in a row. You're the bad one for saying what you said. And I didn't use logic. I was just like, oh, he had a special ID card. It's my fault. You know what I mean? He's allowed to BM me because he's got like Crohn's disease and blah blah blah. And what I said was super mean. You know, literally, that was going through my head. And it fucked me up. As like a man, it fucked me up. And then from then on out, betaization, 1,000 concessions, over and over again. Same with like my ex, started gaining weight, got fat, depressed, and everything. And I always thought of myself as that fucking cool motherfucker, you know what I mean?
In the five.
Like, when I played Final Fantasy and stuff, I was always like, I always wanted to be like Squall. This badass that was just always quiet all the time, who looked good. Was like super introverted. That's what I was. That's what she fell in love with. And then that shit happened. Fucking brought me down as a man. And everything spiraled out of control. My mindset flipped and changed. Over every little detail throughout the next 5-6 years.
Your forces are under attack.
Never fucking again.
Add-on complete.
Where's the emergency?
You know, it sucked. It sucked really bad.
What's going on?
Now what?
SCV ready.
So, if you see me now, guys, and you're looking at me and you're like, God, RuFF, you changed so much, you know? You're so toxic or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I was like this.
Add-on
Back when I met Shaman Brad at MLG, I was exactly like this. And then I just
upgrade
changed,
complete.
you know, just as an example.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Oh, you never changed. I know, man. I changed. So yes, when I see this stuff that's happening in society right now and everything, I'm gonna fucking call it. I'm gonna be like, fuck this shit. This is what's making people depressed and crap. And shoving things down their throats, and then they're confused, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and then they're getting mixed signals from everybody, and they're just like, you know? I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Completed.
Is this right? Is this wrong? And then they fucking turn chaotic neutral, you know?
Roger. Bad news? Yeah.
I used to never be political either. I only started becoming that way because of the market, the crypto market. You have to understand politics in order to be successful in stocks
Complete.
and crypto and stuff.
Yes, come.
SCV ready.
Brad. I guess that's one way to do it, huh?
SCV ready.
And not being afraid to say no. That's super important.
Research complete. Upgrade
Called in the fleet.
Banshee. Well, I guess I'll use it to scout. Even though I made a Banshee.
mineral field.
Just remember one thing, guys. You are your own individual person. Okay? Just remember that. That means that if you're in a relationship or something, you are entitled to say no. You don't have to always say yes. Okay? And when you start doing that,
Completed.
the person you're with will find it way more attractive. Trust me.
Upgrade complete.
Called in the fleet.
Base is
Yeah,
under
so-
attack.
So for example, the D&D chick I'm talking to, right, that rescheduled on me, she's gotten to the point that she now complains about, what was it? About guys who are like needy and shit to me, right? And she's like super interested in meeting me. She just got overwhelmed today. Like she really likes me. Like I see that. She does. And I think that's really fucking cool. And I said no to playing Wordle with her. I gave her a big fucking headache. I decided to, you know, test her buttons. Remember when that first date was canceled, I decided to send the pictures and stuff. Just to show her like what she's missing out on. She didn't get mad at all. I was impressed. When someone doesn't get pissed off at you, when someone is okay with you saying no, and she's suggested German food, right? For example, and I ate the German food, and I told her, I'm like, look, and I suggested like a barcade and stuff the other times. Guess what she wants to do now? Go to the barcade. You see what I'm talking about? Like, do I send dick pics? No. Don't be a degen. You do not do that. Though I do get some nice pictures from her though. Nothing too revealing, but you know what I mean.
Upgrade complete.
That's when you really know they like you, is if they're sending you some explicit pics. So just trying to help you guys out a little bit, you know what I mean?
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Now you may be wondering, like, Ruff, why you talk about this stuff on stream? Because I know that there are people out there, because this is on Twitch and everything, who are super introverted, just like myself, who need to understand that stuff. And I want them to have success, you know what I mean? As well. Like in all ways. Especially those who are younger, that probably need it, you know. Younger millennials, Gen Zers usually, right? I think I'm just gonna teleport. There we go.